Hello, I welcome you all. The problem reads that the 2 kg package leaves the conveyor belt at A with a speed of 1 meter per second and slides down the smooth ramp. Determine the required speed of the conveyor belt at B so that the package can be delivered without slipping on the belt. Okay, also find the normal reaction the curved portion of the ramp exerts on the package at B if the radius of curvature at B is equal to 2 meters. This problem is coming from the engineering, mechanics, and dynamics, 13th edition by R.C. Hibbeler. So we do have the package at this point here at B. So we have the package at B. Let me just draw this package at B. So we have something like so here. You don't have to be perfect, just something. So that is our package. That is our package at B. Maybe let me remove those lines. So okay, maybe I use sticker lines like this, like this, like this. Okay, so then with this, so what we need to do now is from this point here, we do have the weight. So we have the weight. We have the weight. Then we have normal force. Okay. And then this axis here, at this point, this is our N. And then we say this one here is going to be our T. Okay. So let's call this T, we call this N. And then we call this W equal to mg. And we call this the normal force. Right, so here we are going to use the conservation of mechanical energy, since this particular box is being acted upon by conservative forces. We only have gravitational force there. So we can simply say TA, which is the kinetic energy. So at this point, the box here has maximum potential energy. But as it begins to slide, the potential will be converted to kinetic, and it will keep on increasing, right? So we have the kinetic energy plus at A plus the potential energy, and this is equal to the kinetic energy at B plus the potential energy. Okay, our VA, we have this is equal to 1. Okay, our HA is equal to 0 if this is our reference. If we took this as our datum, if this is our datum, what else? And then we know that T itself is just equal to half mv squared. V is Vg, gravitational potential energy, which is just Wh, and we have VE, elastic. This is elastic potential energy, but this one is 0. We don't have this. So let's write down the equation. So TA there is half mva squared, okay, plus this plus 0. So let me write down this in advance. So our VAG, which is equal to WHA, but we know that HA is equal to 0, so therefore this part is 0. Okay, and then we have what else do we have? This is about it. So we can write now the equation. So we have half m VA squared. This is equal to TB, which is half m VB squared, and then minus, okay, our reference is up here, so this is W times HB. Okay, so our HB is equal to 4 meters, right? So replacing those, we have a half, and our M is equal to 2 kg. All right, so we can write this one is mg HB, so that we can cancel out the m. Okay, so this just becomes 1 times 1 squared, half times 1 squared, and this is just going to be equal to half times v squared, okay, minus our g is just equal to 9.81, so minus 9.81 times HB, and our HB is equal to 4. So okay, so we can cancel out this, and once we do that there, we enter it there, and we have by 8. Okay, right? So this just becomes a 1, right? This becomes a 1 equals to VB squared minus 9.81 times 8, right? Therefore, VB squared is just going to be equal to 1 plus 9.81 by 8. Okay, then square root, we put the square on both sides. This gives us, if we did this gives us VB is just equal to 9.81 by 8, 9.81 by 8 plus 1, and square root of that, we get 8.92 meters per second. Okay, 1 plus 9.81 by 8. Alright, so this is our VB. This is our VB. So what we need to do now is to find the value of the normal force N. So let's apply the equation of motion. So say summation of forces in the N direction is just equal to MAN going up in our reference. So we have N minus W equal to MAN, and our N therefore just becomes equal to MAN plus MG. Then this is just MAN plus G, and we know what that is. It just becomes as VB squared divided by rho plus G. So we know that our M is just equal to 2 kg. VB, we calculated this is 8.92. Rho is equal to 2, and the acceleration due to gravity is equal to 9.81. Therefore, the normal force is just a 2 there, then 8.92 squared divided by, let me write this properly, this is 8.92 squared divided by rho, which is a 2, then plus 9.81. Therefore, n is just going to be equal to 8.92 squared divided by 2 plus 9.81 then times 2. And this gives us a 99.19 newtons, right? 8.92 squared divided by 2 plus 9.81 times 2. Sorry, 92 squared divided by 2 plus 9.81 and times 2. Right. I think this is about it. We have found the speed at B. We have found also the normal force at B, right? So I think this is about it, and I hope this particular video was helpful, and if it was, give me a thumbs up, like my video, continue subscribing and liking my channel. Bye bye, and I'll see you in my next screencast.